witnessing the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. As Muslims, we are against all these kinds of wars and attacking of other countries with no rights. But this war have exposed the hypocrisy, the double standard, the racism of the West. The meaning of equality, human rights, and refugee rights in the West depends on who is on the receiving end, and the entire world is noticing. But what about this? Ukraine police pushing black people out of the trains? Many refugees have left Ukraine, and as we know, some of them are Ukrainian natives, while others are African, Indians, Arabs, and other ethnicities who live in Ukraine. The non-native, non-white Ukrainians were prohibited from getting on trains and other means of transportation in favor of white Ukrainians who are prioritized and given the chance to flee and survive the war. The non-Ukrainians natives were forced to walk thousands of miles with their children to reach a safe place.
I was not allowed to enter in the train or in the bus, so I had to walk about 30 kilometers on foot to access the border.
But why? Because they are not white, with blue eyes?
I'm sorry, it's very emotional for me because I see European people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed, children being killed every day with Putin's missiles.
Are those human rights that the West keep calling for? Do they have no shame or pity allowing only Ukrainians natives to enter nearby countries and conditionally, while others are prohibited from entering because they have dark skin or they are Arab looking or African looking?
How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you are asking me about Muslims' illegal immigration, none, not even one, will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal.
They have been displaced from the same country, are facing the same miserable circumstances, are affected by the same bombing and hostilities, yet they are being treated as they are worthless.
These are the facts of it. We are not allowing any black people to enter inside the gates. We are all here. It's only Ukrainians that they are allowing in.
Suffering and devastation aside, this situation exposed the lies and the falsehood of the notion and the principles of equality of human beings the West has been promoting for decades. Unfortunately, many Muslims are still deceived by this propaganda. They claim respect for human life and human rights, but for what kind of human beings? The human beings they chose?
Exactly. Actually, we are actually experiencing a lot of racism, especially at the Polish border, which is why most of us are actually choosing to go to Hungary right now, because like at the Polish border, they're actually giving priorities only to women and children of Ukrainian origin. Like those of African origin, they are not even helping us at all, literally, and it's absolutely horrible.
A large number of Muslims, Africans, and Indians are being trapped in Ukraine, face destruction, displacement, and suffering caused by the war, and yet they are being treated as subhumans.
Just to put it bluntly, these are not refugees from Syria. These are refugees from neighboring Ukraine. And that, quite frankly, is part of it. These are Christians, they're white.
If you are white with blue eyes and Christian, then you are allowed to enter their country. Whereas when the Spanish Crusaders invaded the land of Andalus at the end of the 15th century, the Ottoman Caliphs sent relief ships and saved inhabitants of the Andalus without discrimination based on faith or nationality. War is awful, no matter who is happening to. Innocent citizens, women, children, and elderly should never be caught in the fire between political fights. But war is a reality, unfortunately. And so we are now witnessing the way West is picking and choosing how to view and treat victims based on their country and race. In Islam, saving a soul is like saving all human beings, regardless of religion, color, or race. The true meaning of humanity is found in Islam.